going to town today. I have 3.2 miles and I will be at the trailhead. So I've got a 0.5 up and then the rest is all downhill, mostly. You know how it is. So it started raining last night around, I don't know, like 2 o'clock, like just little sprinkles. And then it just like monsooned. And I started getting a little bit of splashback because I was on a dirt pad. So I just had to move stuff in the middle. And I wasn't panicking at all. If I wasn't going into town, I would have probably freaked out. But because I'm going into town and I know I'm going to be able to dry everything out, I was fine with it. So it's not raining, it's just really wet right now. Everything's dripping. So I figured I wanted to be, you know, dry until I get up to the top. Look what I came across. And Daniel here Daniel, tell us about yourself.
I'm retired and I'm just doing trail magic for like 15 days in a row. I have so far 110 people have come through here. I just do it because I want to help people and I can.
We greatly appreciate it. And it is, what, almost 8 o'clock? He's going to make me a hot dog.
I'm going to make you 2 hot dogs.
One's good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do one.
One good.
Then you get another one.
And he's got watermelon and water and PB&J and oh my gosh, Daniel, you're the best. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This is my room for the night. It's cute. It is 6:10 p.m. I have spent most of the day today doing chores. I got picked up by Wayne, great shuttle driver. He took me to town to the grocery store, which was very sweet. Otherwise, I was going to have to buy from a gas station 0.6 one way. And so he took me to Food Lion. I did my resupply for 3 nights and came to the motel. I'm at the Country View Motel. It's as far as hiking standards go, it's fantastic. It's a wonderful motel. I have seriously been doing chores since I got here. I, checked in, showered because I didn't want to wait in line. They have 1 washing machine and 1 dryer, and they actually gave me free laundry soap and didn't charge me for the wash and the dry. So I did that. My gear was a mess. My tent was so bad I was afraid to even take it out of the bag in the motel room. So I came out here and just crap went everywhere. Mud, dirt, leaves, rock, little pebbles, because it was raining when I took my tent down. And I knew, normally I would have cleaned it off better, but I knew I was coming into town, so I wasn't too concerned about it. Let's see, and it took a while for everything to dry, and it was in direct sun. It just took forever. So many things you have to do when you get into town. All the chores you have to do for my friends who have never really hiked before. You have to clean your water bottles, you have to clean your filter, you have to, of course, do your laundry, clean your tent, clean your ground cloth, clean your shoes, clean your insoles. What else? Repack all your food so you can carry it and get rid of any extraneous garbage. Charge. I've been charging for hours. Charging everything. The next thing I need to charge is my watch. It's down, so I want to make sure I charge my watch. And Wayne offered to get me food because, again, there's no food. So he brought me food I ordered food from an Italian restaurant in town, and it was actually pretty darn good. I'd eat there again, and that's saying much. I'm picky about Italian food. So I got chicken parmigiana and a beautiful looking salad. I ate as much of the chicken as I could and ate just a little bit of the pasta because I wanted to make sure I got my protein in. I did get carbs in, obviously, too, and then I had my salad because I need vegetables. Yep, just loving life, sitting here resting. I was looking ahead to tomorrow, and while it's only a 9+ mile day, it's a lot of up, which is where I struggle with my asthma. So that's where I take long time. I've been averaging, if there's not a lot of up, I've been averaging about 1.3 3/4 of a mile an hour, which, many of the thru hikers are doing 2 miles an hour, which is great. So it's not that, could I have done more to get in shape? Absolutely. You can never plan and prepare for this without going into mountains, but this is the most I've ever most prepared and conditioned I have been going in the mountains. So I'm very proud of myself for that. next time I'm going to condition even more. You know, you can only do so much when you have asthma. Like, and there's guys out here that are smoking cigarette after cigarette, and they're just blowing past me, and I just get so jealous. Just like, how can they be smoking and passing me in these mountains? I mean, they have walked from Georgia here, but still, even when I was at my best shape when I was through hiking, people still were passing me left and right. But it's not a race. I don't care. I get there eventually. It's just the later I get to camp, the less spots, you know, there are, and the less even good spots. You know, first come, first serve. People get the primo spots. As far as the shelter area yesterday, I didn't talk about that. No one slept in the shelter. There were only 5 of us there yesterday because a lot of people pushed on. There was women's wear. He was through hiking, and he he actually attempted a through hike in 22 like me. He had to get off trail. I forget where he said he got off trail, and then he did a lash a couple years later, a long blank section hike, and then he said he was jonesing to do a through hike. That lash just didn't work for him, so he started back in Georgia and is up here now. He told me, like I said, he was going to do 35 miles today. Well, when it started pouring at 2 in the morning, I know there was no way in hell he was doing that. So when I got down to the Trail Magic, and I was there for probably a good 20 minutes, and then he showed up, and he's like, "Oh, you're here already? I thought you'd still be in your tent because of the rain." I said, "I thought you were doing 35 miles today." He goes, "Yeah, when the rain happened, I just changed my mind." And the other thru hiker that was there last night, he said he was getting up early and he was going to catch the shuttle with me today so he can do a hero where he comes into town, gets his supplies, and goes back on trail. But he never showed up, and we went. So Wayne did say to the guy doing Trail Magic, if he comes, tell him to give me a call. I'll bring him into town so he could resupply. Yeah, so Wayne will be here tomorrow at 7:30 in the morning, and I will be back on trail.